They're running that crazy formation. This is best. Javid leaps into the end zone. Touchdown.
Do you remember what happened to this individual who suffered an extremely scary injury in college football? Luckily, I do. That is my job here at the Gabe Sayers Believer. Make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub. This is Javid, a former NFL running back who was actually selected in the first round of the 2010 draft, 30th overall, and in his rookie campaign was able to record 1,000 scrimmage yards and 6 touchdowns, with 555 rushing and 487 receiving. In 2011, Javid was able to play 6 games before suffering a concussion that would ultimately end his NFL career, unfortunately. I loved using Javid in Madden, and I have a distinct memory of using the Lions and single-handedly just spamming runs at Javid and actually winning that competitive Madden game against my friend. Big fan of Javid. And over his NFL career, he was able to get 945 career rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns, but 85 receptions for 774 yards with 3 receiving touchdowns over 22 games. Now, obviously, his career was derailed by reoccurring concussions, but he was able to really turn his life around after and actually represented St. Lucia in the 2016 Rio Olympics in the 100-meter dash, becoming the first former NFL player to actually compete in the Olympics. I love Javid. I hope everything is going good for Javid, and he is one of my favorite forgotten running backs. So, welcome to the favorite forgotten running backs list. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next person on this list is a certified Redskins legend, and I'm talking about none other than Ryan Torain. Coming out of Arizona State University, he was drafted in the 5th round of the 2008 draft by the Denver Broncos. Unfortunately for Ryan Torain, his rookie season got cut short after just 2 games due to an ACL injury, but he was able to stick in the league and joined my favorite team, the Washington Redskins, in 2010, where he actually had his most productive season. In 10 games, he was able to rush for 742 yards, averaging 4.5 yards a carry, and scoring 4 touchdowns in the process. He had a big standout performance against the Bucs, where he dropped 172 yards on their head, put his nuts in their face, and actually made me believe for a short time that he could actually be our franchise running back. But Ryan Torain would actually start the long list of forgotten Redskin running backs. And if you were wondering what I'm saying when I mean forgotten Redskin running backs, I mean the likes of Matt Jones, Fat Rob Kelly, Chris Thompson, Roy Halu, and trust me, the list goes on and on. In the 2011 season, Torain really struggled with injuries and other competition in the backfield and only appeared in 8 games, rushing for 200 yards on 59 carries, really dropping down that yards per carry that he had. Over his NFL career, he played in 19 games, amassing 1,000 yards, and actually averaged 4.2 yards per carry throughout his NFL career, adding 5 total rushing touchdowns. He contributed as a receiver, but didn't put up any really crazy numbers, and really people most notably remember his career being just really limited by injuries and just lack of playing time. Unfortunately for Mr. Torain, his career would come to a close, and he transitioned to a much quieter life away from professional football. And while Ryan Torain's career was brief, he is remembered as an absolute Redskins legend who was a hard-nosed running back who showed flashes of a possible franchise player during his time. Now, I pose a question to you guys. Now, obviously, you all remember Ray Rice, one of the NFL's best boxers, and the man you always want to keep away from elevators, but who took the helm from Ray Rice as the Ravens starting running back? Not a lot of people remember that man, but luckily I do. Justin Forsett, a NFL running back who actually had a 1 Pro Bowl season over his 9 career years. Justin Forsett was drafted in the 7th round of the 2008 draft by the actual Seattle Seahawks, and he began his NFL career as a journeyman, really bouncing between teams, spending time with the Colts, the Texans, and then finally hitting his stride with the Ravens in 2014. Keep in mind, 6 years after he'd been drafted. That year actually proved to be the pinnacle of his career as he took over as the Ravens starting running back following Ray Rice's suspension, and Forsett was able to excel, rushing for a career-high 1,200 yards on 235 carries, which is 5.4 yards per carry, and scoring 8 touchdowns in the process. Also adding in 44 receptions for 263 yards. He earned a Pro Bowl nod that season and was recognized as one of the league's most productive backs. Now, the issue there is he was already a bit older by this point, already had been in the NFL for 6 years. The question was how much of Justin Forsett's ceiling had already been found during this season. But Over his career, Justin Forsett actually appeared in 122 games and rushed for 3,890 yards on 820 carries, averaging 4.7 yards per carry over his career, which is a fantastic number. And I think he's one of the most underrated running backs that just was not given an opportunity. He was able to score 19 rushing touchdowns and caught another 210 passes throughout his career. And he was really able to show his ability as a dual threat back, known for his quickness, strong vision, determination. Forsett became a fan favorite for his underdog story and work ethic. Now, in 2016, Justin Forsett would retire and transition to entrepreneurship. He co-founded the Hustle Clean, a personal care company that provides hygiene products for active individuals. He's also been in broadcasting, motivational speaking. He uses his platform to inspire, yada, yada, yada. I know, all we care about is forgotten running backs. I get it. But Justin Forsett has a really dope story of resilience and success, even despite the odds. I mean, not getting your first true start until 6 years in the NFL, that doesn't happen for a lot of NFL players, especially not running backs. A really low career span for running backs. So him being able to do that really got to show that this kid had some grit. Now, Justin Forsett's NFL journeyman career remains a testament to, work your ass off, rush your ass off, and you can become something in the running back position. Well, that is it, my friends. That is our 3 forgotten running backs. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys drop us up. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you drop a comment. Tell me what you guys want to see next time. Make sure you go into the description. Check out some of my pro wrestling content. Check out some of my other channels. I'm really trying to stall out this video to at least 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So, bear with me on these self-promo moments here. If you guys have position groups that you want me to do for forgotten players, please drop that in the comments so I can get those done. I did 2 quarterback ones. I'll probably do more quarterback ones because there's so many awesome forgotten quarterbacks. But again, thank you guys very much. Make sure not to find yourself in an elevator with Ray Rice if you're a woman. Stay safe, everybody, and smoke crack, eat drywall.